And here we go again. The New York Giants make a very interesting move. Now, throughout the entirety of free agency, and even the NFL draft, did a good job finding talent. But, a couple of weeks, maybe a week or two after the NFL draft, they've decided to sign former Steeler, Bear, Jaguar, wide receiver Allen Robinson. He will now be on his way to the New York Giants. Now, in this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about Allen Robinson, why he could be a decent fit, but I don't think they really needed him. I don't think he'll be a day one starter by any means, but obviously add some really solid depth. We'll talk all about it in a second. Before we jump into the video though, comment down below a letter grade for this signing, but also hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. Guys, it is free to join the family, and we will be covering the Giants throughout the entirety of the offseason. Signings, trades, rookie minicamp, training camp, preseason, regular season, everything you think of, we've got you guys covered. Now, with that being said, let's talk a little bit about Allen Robinson. Now, if this signing happened back in 2020, I would say this is probably one of the biggest, most underrated pickups of the offseason. However, he's not the same type of receiver. On this play, you see an amazing 50-50 ball, jump up, go get it, big time grab up in the air over your defender. I mean, that is absolutely beautiful. But to be quite honest, he's not the same player he is now than back when he was in 2020. And honestly, that's fine. They don't really need a day one starting wide receiver. You have Jalen Hyatt, you have, Malik Nabers, you have Wan'Dale Robinson. They love those three guys. They've also brought back Isaiah Hodgins. They brought back Darius Slayton. You also add Isaiah McKenzie. And you have a guy down here in Bryce Ford-Wheaton who showed a lot of potential last offseason. Didn't really, be able to show it. But they have a lot of guys I trust. Now you add Allen Robinson to the equation. Now, what I think about this signing right away is it is smart, but not someone I think will play a lot of football for them. Now, the reason being is because I think he is a day one amazing mentor for a guy like Malik Nabers. I think he can come in right away and give him some knowledge, some IQ, and just continue to help mentor him throughout the next couple of seasons. Even if it's just one season, that is fine. But also what Allen Robinson adds to your football team is just a little bit of depth. Last year for the Pittsburgh Steelers, at 34 catches, about 280 yards, 8.2 yards per catch. The year before that, 2022, 33 catches, 339 yards, and 3 touchdowns, right? Going back to 2020, the man was an 1,000-yard receiver. So just a couple of years ago, he was a really big-time threat. Now, he's not going to be that here in New York. Like I said, they have guys they really like here, and Jalen Hyatt, Malik Nabers, Wan'Dale. Even Darius Slayton's going to get some playing time over him as well. But I do think this is going to be really fun in terms of what he can bring to the bench. Again, we see him just being able to go down the sideline and make big-time catches whenever you need him to, right? So let's watch the next play here. We're going to get, go route down the left sideline, one-on-one coverage between him and his cornerback. Boom, amazing reach out. Great catch radius by Allen Robinson there. Just something you really want to see from your receiver, man. Just great one-handed grab. I mean, beautiful, right? And this dude's been making plays like that since he's gotten to the league. So I feel like if Allen Robinson had good quarterbacks through his career, he'd probably be known as one of the best wide receivers, like a Devontae Adams type of, force. But he's never played with great quarterbacks until the later stages of his career. Great grab there as well. I just think Allen Robinson, although he's not going to be a day one starter, although he's probably not going to grab more than 35 catches this season, if that, right? I just think he's a really good addition for the reason of mentorship, man. That it's really important when you get an old guy with a young guy and have him continue to, mentor and develop him down the line, man. I think Allen Robinson is going to help Malik Nabers a ton. Now, Allen Robinson has also been used as a little bit of a blocker as well. Not the best blocker in the world, but someone who can definitely help you up front if need be. On this play specifically, comes over, helps chip this lineman on the right side, boom, pushes him, creates a little bit of a window here for Najee to bounce back in, make a little bit of a play, right? So obviously not exactly what you want. Again, you have him up here up top, staying in front of his guy here, making sure he's going nowhere. So listen, Allen Robinson, he won't be a day one target, won't be a day one threat. to make big time plays, but also as a guy who's a mentor, adds insane depth behind some of their starters, but also a guy who could come in and help in the run game as well. I don't mind this signing at all, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to give it more than a B-. I think a B- is where it should fit in. Daniel Jones not the best quarterback in the world, so it's not. Daniel Jones not much better than a guy like Kenny Pickett or a guy like whoever he's played with, man, right? But hopefully Daniel Jones, they've done a really good job building around him. We'll see if the new O-line, if the new wide receiver room, right? We'll see if those guys can help DJ or Daniel Jones, because he's gonna need it, man. He will most definitely need the help. See what he can do. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. Let me know what you guys think about the signing, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.